My brain died. You guys left off with Avendora stabbing somebody in the knee, and then dipping and just watching them leave.
Well, he was following him.
Crash, yeah. Crash was about to go talk to someone. Where was Larsa and Klara? I forget.
I think Klara had just finished talking to Elsie.
Right.
And Larsa had finished congratulating the royal couple.
Gotcha. So, Crash, do you want to start this off?
Oh,
Why are you
boy,
vibrating?
do I want to? I very well could. Actually, open my notes because now my OneNote is actually working again.
Hey.
Yeah, it wasn't working last time.
Oh. Oh no. Open. Oh no. Okay. So, Crash, you're gearing up to go talk to who?
I believe I would like to go and talk to Petra.
Gotcha. Oh, sorry, I was reading the description. Let me go ahead and make a perception. No, wait, you did find her.
Mm-hmm.
She was already just standing around. As you approach, she does clock you and just kind of watch you get up to her.
Mm-hmm. 1 second, I'm trying to pull everything up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, can you say it again?
When you approach, as soon as you start moving towards her, her eyes do lock on you and just kind of watch you approach.
She doesn't do anything. She just looks at me.
Yep.
All right.
The tabaxi that was with her just kind of like come up straight intercept you, and she just sticks her hand out towards him.
Mm-hmm. Just to confirm, I do know that aside from what you told me before from the party, I do know her name is Petra.
Yes.
Okay. And good lord, what's his stupid name? Cedar or Smoke?
Smoke of cedar.
But what would his? Forgot what he introduced me as.
What he introduced you as?
What? I forgot. Is it Smoke or is it Cedar? I think it's just Smoke, right? Like it's
Just
his
smoke.
one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And I'll go up and I'll go up to both of them, saying, "Lady Petra, Smoke."
Good to meet you. I believe your name was Crash, correct?
This is correct. So, will you both be heading off soon?
Yes, our business here is finished. He will return back to his tribe, and I will go back to my castle.
See. Well, would you mind joining me for a brief moment? I actually have a few things I'd like to ask.
Be my guest.
Very well. Now I'll kind of usher them somewhat farther, like just kind of out of earshot of people, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Are you entering into a hallway or just trying to be in the same room?
I'd like to go into a hallway, somewhere a little, like, kind of private.
Gotcha. Easy enough. Step up to the side. Smoke opens up the door for the both of you. And she turns, hands behind her back. So?
Some things have changed very quickly. I'm not exactly sure how to, how do we say, unravel all of them, but I need some answers, and particularly from you. I know who you are. I don't know why you're here. I would like to know why.
And exactly am I?
And I'm trying to think how I want to do that. No, I think I would just say, you are Lady Petra, the matron of ice, are you not?
Her smile grows in something, a primal sense of fear. It just kind of makes the hair on your shoulders rise. Cedar's head just dips lower. You can see a bit of like white scales coming out from under her collar. Oh. See, I try to keep that a secret when I'm around people. How'd you figure it out? I will say her eyes have gone from elven to a very ice blue draconic.
Mm-hmm. I think I would cast primeval awareness, just to kind of show her my eyes kind of glazing over in that like
Mhm.
in like sort of light green. And as I do that, I would say, I have my ways, and I'm very perceptive.
Hmm. Tricky, tricky kitty.
So I will take a spell slot for that.
What is stopping me from killing you right now?
I'll reveal my. I guess I forgot where the mark is. I guess it's on my hand,
It
right?
is on your palm.
Okay.
I believe I said the black marks are on the right palm.
Yes. In that case, I'll reveal my palm and saying, there are things at play that I am not aware of, and you appear to be a part of them. I want to know why, and I want to know what we can do to stop Bastion.
Smile just melts away. Oh, that is interesting. I wasn't aware anyone was sealed in this century.
What do you mean sealed?
Well, your mark. As far as I was aware, the ones Vashra and I originally picked out are still alive and kicking. Why would there be new ones? Her hands have gone together to where her thumb is currently rubbing the palm of her right hand, gloved. Both are gloved.
You and Vashra.
Yes.
Do I recognize that as the name of the other dude, of the other creepy deity?
Yeah, you would recognize the name of Vashra from the gun and from what Bianca has said.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, so Vashra. So are you hold on. How in the hell do you know this, ugh, like, see me kind of like
Mhm.
shiver a little bit as I say that. Whatever the hell that thing is.
Vashra, I, and two, let's call them mortals out of their prime, saw Bastion rise and saw the interest of other gods that took upon his sight. So instead of letting the gods go to war over a energy source that would never deplete, we decided to lock him away. Now, of course, the Titan is crazy. Who wouldn't be after being locked away for so long? There's origins that I don't know yet. I'm lurking. Vashra won't tell me anything. Tell me, your clansmen, she looks over at Smoke, usually have more than just a singular piece to their name. What's crashing in your name?
I'll look over at Smoke for a brief second. What's he doing?
His head is currently down. His hands are like death gripping his thighs. He is terrified at Petra right now.
Does he have any scales on him anywhere?
He's pretty well covered up. Make a investigation check.
Yeah, 7.
7, not that you can see.
If you must know, my full name is Crash of the Glacier.
Her smile reappears, and she steps closer to where she's almost nose to nose with you. Glacier. Oh. And here I thought it was going to be a natural disaster.
Take it that you know that name already?
I knew something along those lines. Tell me, do you intend to kill me?
At the moment, I don't. I don't see any reason to.
Oh. I don't know if I'm happy or disappointed.
Things have changed very, very rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
As you pointed out, people of, I guess, like me who have arcs, some of us have been drawn from different times. Most of us from the past. I, however, am what it seems to be from the future.
With your passive perception, you'll notice that the draconic part of her eyes have gone back to elf, and her smile was gone. She just froze at the mention of being moved through time.
Mhm.
What?
Wait, what?
She looked at you like, what?
Oh, she
No,
said, okay.
no, 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 no. That's that is not part of what we do. That was no. How exactly did you do this? Where did you go?
I have no idea. Just, I was going to some shack. Someone gave me a key for a building. I passed out, I guess, and woke up here, decades away
House.
from my time.
What did the house look like?
I mean, this was a 2-story cabin, a couple of days' travel from here.
She steps away and just turns her back towards you. You can hear the fabric very roughly being used as she's dragging her thumb across her palm and pacing now. Okay. That is.
Mm.
Sorry, I just heard a noise that wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah. What? What is? You know something. I know you. You know me somehow. What is going on here?
I know your name. I knew I knew Crash of the. I knew that a glacier would kill me. The crash of glacier will crash of glaciers will kill me. That is all I knew. I did not know it would be you. And I did not know that you would be from not right now. What I do know is none of us, not me, not Crisp, not that little halfling bitch, and not Vashra, know a damn thing about moving through time. So you being here and bearing a seal does not bode well for me or any of us, or anybody wielding the pillars. I assume you know about that.
In some ways, yes. All that I've been able to understand is we Bastion tasked us to destroy the pillars, and if we do, he's released. I'm not sure we want to do that.
In my opinion, you don't.
I'm aware. Because unlike you, I know what happens when he's released.
Yes, when he's released, he'll go crazy, go nuts, destroy everything. Why wouldn't he?
So then what are we doing here?
I
Me and my
don't.
companions were dragged into a mission that we did not sign up for, nor
How
do
many?
we want. And we are stuck here.
How many?
4 of us. I presume 1 for each of these pillars.
Okay. How? What marks do you have? What seals? Who has them?
Not sure I want to expose that information just yet. But I'll show her my hand. But this is what I've been given, I guess.
Well, at least you only have the beginnings. Do you intend to take more?
We've been offered. It's been tempting. But we haven't.
Do you intend to kill the pillars? Or become them?
Become them?
There are two things that happen, and it was designed as part of the magic. If
Wait,
there should always
hold
be
on.
the pillars.
Hold on. What do you mean become the pillars?
The pillars aren't a place; they're a people. And she removes her glove, and you see black markings, much like yours, except more wicked in design, like little black flames going up to her, a bit past her elbow, where all the glove covered. And then down her forearm, there is red lettering. Do you understand Celestial?
I do not.
Then you would not understand this language. But there is heavy, bold lettering down her forearm. I am a pillar. The red is a pillar. As long as I live, the cage stands.
Okay, well, ancient dragon that lives for thousands of years. That makes sense.
Yes, and many try to, how do you say, make glory by killing one of us.
I'm aware.
So yes, I can defend myself. Vashra is incorporeal. From what I remember, her latest host, if you can call him that, is part of the royal family, very well guarded.
Yeah, I kind of pieced that one together.
But if, say, one of the Vashra's host dies of illness or an accident, or if I am slain by some gung-ho group of ventures who just get me right, or if the elf boy finally dies of age, or if that halfling has an issue, that's one of the pillars gone, and Bastion can go out and start doing things. Not leave, but he can start having a stronger force and possibly get others to start doing his bidding and kill more pillars.
Hmm.
The fact that you're here and bear seals when you were not given them implies that he already can.
So was it him who brought us to this time?
I don't know. I am strong. Vashra is strong, but Bastion is beyond strength. He is power to the core. The fact that we could seal him at all was a miracle in the first place.
There's only so much you can seal him. I mean, he's been able to appear to us in dreams and I don't know, nightmares, more like.
Oh, you do bear the seals. Meaning, yes, you are technically locked away from him, but they're whispers through prison bars.
Yeah, well, we didn't have much choice.
There are a few ways. You could not be a seal, if you so desired. You could transfer what you have to somebody else who'd be willing and understands what's going on. You, frankly, death is technically a way out.
Well, let's try and rule that one out right now.
This
You mentioned it becoming pillars or transferring these seals to other people. How exactly would that happen, and how would that benefit us at all?
the seals. When you become a seal, you take on a piece of the enchantment that keeps Bastion inside that hurricane. It keeps him locked away under the waves, asleep. You take on a bit of. The more seals you take on, or the stronger your connection to the enchantment and to him becomes. But as a pillar, there's a significant boost to the energies you can wield. Not for not removing an extension to your own life. A boost to your strength, to your magic. Petra has moved to where her back is now against the wall. Cedar, I should say, Smoke has picked up the glove that she dropped and has it in his hands. there, the more seals you take on, the more likely you are that the pillar won't kill you uh, by just taking it in. In theory, all you can do is take 4. 4 seals is all you really need, and then you could become a pillar. And from that point on, you just have to stay alive and potentially keep moving and stay safe. I stay east. Bosher's here. I don't know about the other 2. I could care less.
All right. So we have an unstoppable force who's dragged us through time and space itself to kill presumably you and your companions. What are we supposed to do here? I know what
My
happens when
best.
Bastion is released. I do not
Wait, you
want
what?
I said I do. I know what happens when Bastion is released. Do not
How?
want that. I just do.
The only way Bastion gets, aside from having a theory about what he would do, is if you actually saw him get up and walk around.
My memories have been altered recently.
What was
I
supposed
know
to happen?
the wedding was not supposed to happen. Carol and Garrett were supposed to be killed.
Killed.
I'm presuming that you were aware of a few gunshots that happened the other night.
Yes, I heard them.
Well, those who were apprehended weren't supposed to assassinate the bride and groom last night. Or more specifically, during the ceremony.
If the prince and crown princess were now crown princess were intended to die, that would cause war,
Exactly.
which means death, which means weapons, which means the need for
Chaos.
power. With that stopping, what does that mean?
I'm still trying to put the pieces together. But long story short, there is a much longer peace between the two countries, between Talon and Maligny.
That's good.
Still doesn't stop Bastion.
Which means I die.
Which means presumably all of the pillars die.
Unless
Unless
the pillars are someone else. Do you intend to keep him locked away?
it is what I would rather happen. The
Do
alternative
you have
is
intent on living a long life?
not nearly as long as someone like you.
Of course not, but if your time was ending, would you give responsibilities to someone you trust, someone younger?
Yes.
Crash of the glacier many centuries ago. Not centuries, decades ago. I locked away Bastion. And in the process, he informed me that a clash of glaciers will end my reign. I have lived a long life. I have seen catastrophe hit this crater and create it. I don't intend to live for the next millennia to see another one happen. If I give this to you, I expect you to fulfill that little prophecy the bastard gave me. Not now, in the future. And I hope it'll be a good fight and not just putting down some rabid animal.
I look her dead in the eye as I remember the first time that I met her. I assure you there will be one.
Do you agree to take my seals and the pillar?
I'm not sure. Not sure.
How long do you... Come again?
I'm just not sure what will happen.
You will gain strength. Though you will draw the ire of those who wish to see chaos reign.
Well, I've already been doing that for several weeks at this point. If it pisses off that demented bastard, then so be it.
Oh, it will. And I cannot wait to see who he tries to send after me now that I'm no longer a pillar. If you agree.
And what will you do after you're no longer a pillar?
I'll go back to my castle and look into how to fix this little blip in time. Get Vashra's help, being as she's still watching. Her eyes kind of go up towards the ceiling. Always fucking watching.
Do I sense that bastard anywhere?
With your...
Primeval awareness.
Are you going to do it again?
It lasts for 10 minutes, I think.
Oh, sick. At the end of the hallway, like near like the staircase, you see the little bear just sitting there.
Oh no, sorry. Just 1 minute.
Oh.
1 minute per spell slot.
Oh.
Well, I think per level of spell slot. So I use level 1.
So you can either pop again or...
Nah.
Well, you do have passive perception of 15. So yeah, you do see the little bear at the end of the hallway.
Hmm. Jeez. Okay. I'm just like visibly like, I don't like that thing, but okay. Fine. I'll do it.
Okay. She stands up, stands in front of you. Stick out your hand.
I'll do the same.
She takes it, and first you feel that same cold, like slimy feeling as the black marks go to you. And then the pillar, the mark of the pillar, crawls from hers and goes onto yours, showing through your fur. It is hot. It is burning, a hot, searing, white pain. She releases your hand as it finishes its journey. Her elven form looks significantly older. Starts to collapse before smoke catches her. My lady, that was unwise. Shut up, you fucking cat. She straightens up a bit. I hope next time, Crash, I will die by your hand. I'm going to text you what you got from that.
All right.
Moving back to Tesh, pick one. Do you think we should move over to Larsa or Klara?
Klara.
Klara.
Hello.
Eh.
Greetings.
Right, so
Just got done talking to Elsie,
yeah, the
and
party's
you
going
saw
on.
you would have tracked Crash walking into a hallway with a elven woman in a blue dress and another tabaxi.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. I feel like I had an idea of who to talk to around the end of last session, but now I'm not really sure. Honestly, I think the things that Klara wanted to do right now is just talk to the party if I'm looking at my stuff. Uh, yeah, all these things are either out of town or have to do with the party. I'm just gonna say Clara's just gonna, you know, generically socialize because I don't feel like it's super important to make like a solo scene out of this part. It'll speed up time a little bit.
Gotcha. So you're just gonna do a little fast forward. Larsa, what you
Basically.
doing?
After talking to Garrett,
Might pop in if it becomes relevant, but otherwise, yeah.
um, I was going to go back to the spot where I had left Crash, but
Turn around.
probably
There's like
seeing
that.
that, yeah, there's nobody
There's
there.
like that white outline flickering.
hmm
um, gosh, all right, I'm gonna look around for people, like people as in party.
Gotcha. Everybody, only Avendora has a low passive perception. Everyone is 15 or higher. So yeah, you track Klara.
Nice, cool. I'll go over to her. What's your
Yeah.
talk
So
with
do you also?
what?
I was gonna say, do you also just pass time and socialize with random people, or do you just chill with Klara?
Just chill with Klara. I mean, it doesn't have to be a scene. That's fine.
Gotcha.
I feel like for the most part, Klara would probably just be like enjoying the party and like not too concerned that we can't find the other two people, because Crash is doing his own thing during the party or whatever, and Avendora is doing what he normally does.
Mhm.
So I don't think Klara would be too bothered.
All right, so moving to Avendora.
Yes.
How far do you track them?
I'm waiting until they stop. I'm going until they stop.
They continue forward. The guard still carrying her until they reach a small stable near the outside of town, pretty much where the wall is. He goes inside, and you lose sight of them.
Okay. What's the surrounding area look like?
Surrounding area would be a bunch of buildings, kind of very close together. Some of them connected. A lot of them have chimneys and smoke stacks on top.
I
And
want to
snow.
get an
Lots
angle.
and lots of snow.
I want to get an angle on like. You said it's a stable, right?
Yes, it's a stable slash. There's a stable attached to this building. It's a squat building, maybe 20 by 20. Not entirely certain what's on the inside.
Okay. He's gonna go around to the other side.
Gotcha.
Stealthily, I'd like to specify. I've
Make a
had
stealth
enough
check.
I've had DMs in the past that if I don't say that for every single move, they're like, oh.
It's Avendora. I assume you're doing it stealthily.
That is 19.
Nice. You are hidden.
I have
As you
one
move
good
upward.
stat, and I use it to its maximum potential. Yeah. So I'm going around to the inverse, so the opposite side, see if I can get an angle on it, see if there's any windows, any openings.
Make a perception check or investigation, your choice.
Investigation. That's gonna be a 8 perception.
There are windows, but my fucking connection went down to red. Now I'm like, oh, that's concerning. Okay. You can't really see inside. Any angle you could get, you're either too short and you're just looking up at ceiling, or you go up to a roof and you're too tall and you're looking straight at the floor.
Is there anyone around that, like, around the back, or is it kind of like empty back here?
Just empty, straight to an alley.
Okay, Avendora's gonna go up to the back and try to see if he can listen in on if they're speaking inside.
Alrighty. You sneak up, kind of get real close. You can kind of hear murmuring. This would be perception check.
Okay. Perception is 15.
15.
I at first it hit a 1 and I was like, "Oh no," but then I realized I had hit a D12, not D20, and I was like, "Oh." That was a close one. Yeah. But no, it's 15.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make another stealth check for me.
Okay. That is okay. Every time I do stealth, I get ridiculously good. That is a that'd be 22.
Nice. You hear conversation. It is mostly the guard speaking in very hushed tones. Why would you engage him? I know you like having your fun, but this... You're... Oh! This is why you cannot do such things. The Parliament of Lattice cannot be bargained with. They cannot be spoken with. Did he want? Sapphire. What use does he have for a sapphire? Of course, the cryptic. I will get the carriage, and we are leaving. I have lost sight of him, but they do not give up. You hear movement on the inside, and then the conversation stops.
I'd like to get into a situation where, can I hear him leave the stable and walk away?
It's not that he leaves the stable, it's more of he's moving to somewhere else inside the building.
So in
But
this, so
still-
when you say stable, do you mean just like horse stable?
So off to the side, there is just an open horse stable where you can see horses. But there is a four-sided, enclosed building next to it where possibly business might be going down, or just for the tenders to stay inside and stay warm.
Avendora is going to wait until he goes see if he goes in the building.
Oh, they've been in the building.
Where the business is being held?
Yes. So they went inside of the four-sided building, and then, of course, it's fucking four-sided. Anyways, they went inside the actual building. You've been hearing their conversation close to a wall near a window.
Does it sound like there's more people in there?
With your perception, you do hear the original voice talking to someone else, but it's a bit further away, a bit more muffled.
Okay. I don't know how this will work, but I want to activate Ghost Step and stealth through the wall. I don't know how big this building is. How big is it approximately? 'Cause if it's like a small little shack, I'm gonna be spotted instantly. But if it's
it's roughly 20 by 20, but you have no idea where the walls are on the inside.
okay. Um. And has he left the building yet?
No, he's still very much inside the building.
Okay.
Conversation is still going.
Between him and
Somebody on the
Natalie?
inside.
Oh, someone
you-
else.
You didn't hear Natalie's voice past that little grimace of pain. But he is speaking to what sounds like another male voice on the inside.
Does it sound more muffled, like it's through multiple walls?
It sounds further away, but not necessarily muffled.
Okay. I don't know if I can do this. But I kind of want to. I'm gonna use minor illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make a clattering bang outside. away from the building.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say make a deception check for me.
Deception?
Yeah.
That's gonna be 11.
11. Gotcha. The speaking on the inside stops. You do hear the front door open. But you also hear creaking of somebody moving towards Natalia again, or roughly where you think Natalia is.
Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what happens.
Gotcha. You hear more footsteps out front, moving towards the little in-between space where you are. Being how high your stealth is, and with the shadow of being in between and being in an alley, you can look out and see a burlier man, kind of balding on top, darker skin, scratching a white beard, looking in. What the fuck was that? Probably nothing. Walks back out of view.
Okay. Is someone speaking inside anymore?
Yeah. After he goes back, you hear a very harsh whisper going, I think he's here. And you do hear steel sliding out of a sheath.
Okay. Avendora's gonna wait. Gonna bide his time.
Gotcha. So, moving back to where do you go, Crash, after you get what you got?
I imagine my hand is kind of sore.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it's kind of like when you fall asleep on your arm and everything's trying to come back into view, trying to come back into senses.
Yeah. Has she walked away already?
She hasn't walked away. She's kind of leaning up against the wall, still kind of being supported by smoke. Her breathing is very ragged.
Guy. Okay. Okay. So now what? I just don't die? Is that basically the plan?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay then. You. Oh, are you feeling okay?
I was using that, but it's okay. I've grown tired of it. You will too. In time.
And let me ask you this. If some crazy shit happens and we start jumping timelines again, is that going to affect anything?
It shouldn't. The magic was designed to, as long as it's here, on the material plane. At least two are here on the material plane. He should stay locked away.
All right then.
What?
Mm. Well, think I'm best be getting back to my companions.
I will go too. I need rest. I have a
Where
journey
can I
ahead of me.
Where can I find you?
I have the impression you already know.
I was almost hoping you wouldn't say that.
This is Bastion we're speaking of. Nothing is easy.
Very well. Smoke?
Oh, that didn't pick up. Sorry.
I
Yes.
said, do what you can.
I will try.
I'm just gonna look for a chair in the hallway and just sit down for a second.
There wouldn't be any chairs in the hallway, but you are more than welcome to just sit on the ground.
I would do that instead.
Okay. As you sit down, you see movement at the far corner of the hallway. The bear has moved up to 2 legs, turned, and started walking out of view. Petra and Smoke have moved further down the hallway towards guest quarters at the very end and have gone inside.
All right. I'll probably sit for a few more minutes, just mulling over whatever happened.
Mm-hmm.
And try to head back in and find my group.
Gotcha.
Is it very whatever the most new mark is? Is it very visible as of right now?
For the seals, they kind of blend in with your like snow leopard pattern. They're a little off put, but if nobody's ever seen you before, they wouldn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
The pillar though, it is very like crimson red marking on your forearm.
I'll do my best to keep it covered by my my cape.
Easy enough. I believe the design you put in for the fancy wear for the party are long sleeved.
Should be. I believe so.
Yeah, so you can just roll your sleeve back down. But it's the pain is still ever present. It
Mhm.
doesn't fade.
Yes.
So, after some time, Larsa and Klara, you notice that Crash does re-enter.
Klara will wave to him.
I'll give her a nod and start walking over.
Right. I know we're still in the middle of this party, but I thought it might be important to um discuss what we do next. Because I have a couple things that I want to do in Roni, but well, I thought I'd get some input first.
Right. Well, it does seem like we're going to be acknowledged. Don't know exactly when. Still have some thinking to do about that. Also, Garrett mentioned something that's kind of probably important. I'd say generally important, not like overwhelmingly. But that when we're acknowledged, we'll have to have a name.
Mm. Right.
Didn't really think about that.
I mean, so supposedly it'd just be my name as a sort of figurehead since no one else really wants to be known. But I suppose just being a group this Klara doesn't really make much sense, or like Glitterface and Associates.
Well, we could come up with some sort of name.
I think that would be best.
I mean, I do have a name that I'm known for, but I don't really feel like it applies to.
We're not going with Glitterface.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to say that everyone would be referred to as Glitterface. I'm just saying that because I was specifically Glitterface the Goblin Mancer, right? So that doesn't really apply here very well because y'all aren't goblins. And I probably can't do any sort of goblin related name for that reason.
We can brainstorm that for a bit. But I do think taking some time to discuss our next moves would be a good idea.
Right, that probably takes priority. There were a couple things I wanted to do. Firstly, I wanted to have another visit with Bobby. I wanted to get some gloves because of certain interactions I've had. And on that topic, do any of y'all know someone named Petra? Crash, you're from the future. Is a person named Petra ever like historically relevant?
Again, we can discuss this in private.
So then what are you intending on discussing right now? Because this kind of stuff is a bit related to what we do next. I mean, I
And
need to see Crisp first,
then I
but
suggest we find some place to talk.
right.
I'll look at Larsa and say, Larsa, can we go to your room, all of us, and discuss this?
I don't have any issue with that.
All right
Okay.
then.
Have either of you two haven't seen Avendora anywhere?
No, I'm pretty sure he's just doing his usual thing, sulking around in the dark.
Okay.
He'll show up eventually.
He usually does. Okay. Let's let's get out of here.
Clara will just follow Crash.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Doing a quick cut back to Avendora, skulking outside some poor guy's window.
Cut to a little later. What are they doing?
A little later, the guy's gone back inside. You do hear a conversation much closer to the window this time. I can get you two horses by tomorrow with a carriage, or you can just take the horses and go. But that'll be 8 gold per horse. Yes, we can pay that. We intend to leave soon. The wound should be closing soon. Yeah, what happened with that? That's a lot of blood on my floor that I gotta clean. So I wanna make sure there's nothing getting dragged in here. You hear what sounds like a bag of coins get produced and then placed down somewhere. You know what? I've learned that questions don't get answers I like to hear, but I like that sound. You hear more money moving, steps walking away. Quick side note, I have no idea how well that came through the mic.
It came through good.
Okay.
So he walks out of the building. Is it just the guard
Uh,
and Natalia there, then, or does he walk back to his?
It does sound like he walked out of the building, but it does not sound like he came through the front door like prior. It sounds like he might have gone to the stables.
All right. Did I hear them discuss me?
This would be a straight insight check on because you
Okay.
heard them talking about somebody.
Yeah. Insight. What is my insight? Insight is 3. Oh, awesome. That's 19 then.
19. You heard them mention him. People from the Parliament of Lattice can't be reasoned with. More than likely, they're probably talking about you.
Okay. Shit. um. So. Uh, they are. What is he doing in the stables? I want to go check out what he's doing.
You
in
just
the
want to go
stables.
check him out?
Well, I want to see if he's unhooking the horses or if he's prepping horses. Like if it because I didn't hear a definitive if they bought the horses or if they hired a carriage.
Yeah, you walk over. I should say you stealth over, and you kind of peer around. You see the dude. He's prepping horses. He's
By
like,
prepping, do you mean like for tomorrow day or that they bought them are gonna be riding on?
it looks like he's prepping them to be used soon. Like he's putting, he's getting the girdle on the mouth. He's putting, strapping up the saddle, putting the blanket down, making sure they're ready to go. Looks like he's also prepping some food, extra blankets for whoever might be on it. He does seem to be humming something, but you're not sure if it's humming or if he's just growling every other, like, and just peeking every once in a while.
Okay. Mm,
It does seem he's going to be out here for a while.
yeah. Yeah, I have no idea if I can actually get this done. Okay. I'm going to go back behind where I just was and wait more, I suppose.
Yeah, you go over, you crouch behind the window. You do have a pretty good stealth going on. So when you see someone in the window looking out, kind of like peering, you do see Natalie like looking out the window, kind of trying to look towards the street. You're directly under her. She does not notice you.
Okay. Um, Nice. Do I hear the guard moving around right inside?
You don't hear him moving around, but if you lean back a little bit and look inside, you can see he's very close to her.
Okay. Um. Hmm. If the only reason I'm hesitant is because of how you described the guard last session. um. Uh. Okay. Um. I'm gonna wait and see if the guard moves at all.
Gotcha. How long are you willing to wait?
Um. I. I mean, Avendora doesn't really have anything going on right now. So I suppose he's just gonna wait, wait for the you know, eh, wait to see what happens. Either they, you know, ah,
You sit there for a solid 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, before Natalia kind of sticks her head back inside, closes the window, and you do hear footsteps walking away, but you still see Natalia's back. And you do hear more conversation. I don't know why he just did it, or why he is so fixated on blue gemstones. It. I know. The Parliament of Lattice is obsessed. But the same could be said for you. Don't look at me like that, Henry. Alright? The same could be said. I've never seen you get more than a foot away from that axe. Yes, blood of the old. I'm starting to wonder if he lost someone. Who could incur such a reaction? I wonder if he had a wife. Or a mother. Or a father. Or a husband. I don't know his lifestyle. Oh, don't look at me like that, Henry. Everybody has a loved one. And then the more footsteps as the conversation goes further into the building and further away from your position.
okay. Okay. um. Yeah. I suppose I will wait a bit more.
Okay. A half an hour passes before you hear the familiar, "All right, I got the horses ready. They're ready to go when you are. Just gotta go out there. One's called Buttercup, and the other one's called Syrup. The one named Syrup likes to bite, so I suppose you, big fella, should get that one. But Buttercup's on the smaller side, but she's furry and kind, so I suggest the pretty lady goes with that. Uh, Aside from that, I think we're done here. I'm gonna go take a nap. It was cold, and I want to warm up." And you hear more creaking moving towards you.
Avendora is gonna go to the stables.
Okay. You go over. You see four horses. If you see four
Four
horses.
horses.
Ho, 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 ho.
um He's gonna not stealth. He's gonna stand there in between them, kind of waiting.
Missingly. Sorry, SpongeBob reference. Just gonna stand there like leaning against a post.
Yeah.
Okay. Another 10 minutes pass before the door does open. The guard sticks his head out, kind of looking to the side, and then eyes lock on you. His hand just slowly moving up towards his axe.
Avendora is not gonna move.
And what are you here for? He's just unsheathing it.
There's a conversation I'd rather finish.
Conversations do not require drawing blood. But I would be happy to have that kind of conversation with you.
No, you wouldn't.
Would I?
That's not why I'm here.
He kind of turns his ass.
He kind of turns his ass.
Look at it. No.
Look at this. You sure you want to fight now? We could do this another way.
He turns his axe, and you see this like white outline start to go around the blade.
Avendora's gonna kind of look down and shake his head. He's not reaching for weapons.
Why did you hurt her?
I'd like to speak to her.
She's busy.
Henry, I'd like to speak to her.
The grip kind of tightens. You don't get to say that name.
Okay? I'd still like to speak to her. I've been standing outside your window for the last hour. I could have killed you at any moment. That's not why I'm here.
Make a persuasion check.
That's with together 18.
18. On my terms. He reaches behind him with his offhand and kind of pulls out manacles.
Avendora's gonna say okay. He'll put him on.
Turn around.
I turn around. I'm also gonna like be on my guard. I am gonna turn around though.
You turn around. He comes up to you. He's a tall owlin. Pushing 7 foot as he towers over you. He pulls your hands behind your back and just slips the manacles on, and you feel weaker, slower, a bit of lethargy. You currently have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh, neat. Oh shit. Okay, let me quickly look at my lookup table that I have. Alright, okay.
Kind of takes you from under the arm and starts walking you towards back inside. Try anything and I will remove your head. You step inside and you see Natalia currently sitting in a chair. Calling it a chair is a bit of a stretch. It's more like a love seat bench. Currently, like, trying to readjust the bandages on her knee. As soon as Henry walks in, she pulls her hands away. Oh, ho! Good job on catching him. I did not. He just walked up and said he wanted to talk. If he says anything I do not like, he turns towards you. I will hurt him.
Avendora's gonna give a cheeky grin.
Not ass. And he kind of like stands you in front of her a good 5 feet away. Go on.
Can I take a seat?
You would notice that there's no other seats in here aside from like
Oh.
the other dude who's kind of like slumped back in a very tattered looking chair.
You really don't know what you said, didn't you?
No. I don't think you're aware of what you've done.
What have I
If
done?
I am a high-ranking official of that in Tyson. How much do you know about Tyson? Whatever it is, it probably is not enough for what you did.
However hasty I was. I would still like the information. But why are you? Why would you? What did you gain from it?
What I gained was a small bit of entertainment seeing somebody from the lattice parliament have their skin crawl. It's fun to me. What I didn't expect was to be stabbed because of it.
Yes, well, when you threaten someone's sister, you should know better.
Sister,
Have you ever been to that parliament?
no.
No?
The only parliament I've visited is Henry's here. Parliament of War. Even then,
Well.
with him being around me so much, he might be a nexus.
I'm surprised he's fine with it, given he knows the significance. He's locking eyes with Henry.
My quarrels with my beliefs is separated from my job.
I've been on the road a very long time. And I've seen many beliefs, many religions, pantheons, deities people haven't heard of except in obscure corners of the world. One of those was a group called Dawn's Children, but you may know them as the Lightbreakers. They are not well regarded. And they believed something very specific. See, they believed that everyone lives forever. Even when you die, you still live forever. And that hit home to me. Because where I come from, life has stages. You're born, you live, you die, and then you rest. I don't know how many years ago it was, but my sister died. And you held the key to her rest in front of me. So, look, I understand the want to feel superior, to feel above. Trust me, I do. But everywhere I've been, every culture I've seen, they always think things are going to last forever for them. Back where I come from, and that is we have a belief that everything is connected to the through line. See, our lives in themselves are inconsequential. We start at rest, we live, we die, we go back to rest. And that contributes to the through line. But the through line has an end. And that end, and that beginning, and that middle is made up of every person who ever lives. And they must be put to rest. Otherwise, they can never find their way back to that through line. Every life ever adding up to so much more than an artificial infinity. And every year, we celebrate that cycle of birth, of life, of death, of rest. We, together, everyone, the children, the adults, the kids, the elders, everyone who can move, we gather together. And we travel from one end of the forest to the other. And there's one rule during this. Anything you see during this walk, you must kill. Anything. Any living thing. And before each one of these rituals, every living thing is warned. It starts with the low roars. And it goes higher and higher and higher until eventually every member is whooping and hollering. And the echo that lasts after is terrifying to even us. Imagine what it sounds like to them. Them know what is happening. They know that if they don't get back to wherever they are, if they don't get out of the way, they will die. And to us, there's meaning. To them, there's nothing. That call is known as the carrion call. And it reminds me of the Lightbreakers. When one group believes in eternal life and the other believes in eternal death, you would be surprised to see the similarities. So, my request of you is that while you're on your journey, do not provoke people, especially those from parliaments, especially those from Lattice. Because after this, they might not want to listen. I was exiled years ago. I've grown since then. I've changed. I've found something more, I think. But the ones in the parliament, if you disrespect it, and you know this, Henry, if you break the things most important to them, if you hold that over their head, they won't have a second thought. They will hunt you, and you will die. I am your carrion call.
You feel Henry's hand against your chest, and you look down and you see that you, during your expression of anger, you have stepped closer and closer and closer to Natalie to the point where you are bearing down over her. And Henry's hand touches your chest and kind of pushes you back. Not aggressively, but just moving you back to where you were. Natalie's head is low. I apologize for my disrespect.
I apologize for my haste.
Let us make sure to never see each other again.
One last thing. If you do come across a blue gem, a blue sapphire, a pale blue sapphire, specifically one held by those in a position of high regard or high power, I don't know who. Regardless, you don't have to talk to me. I wouldn't expect you to. But if you could deliver that to Duke, you know who Duke is.
Victor?
Yes. If you could give that to him, and then tell him it's for, Glitter Face. He'll know what to do. I don't expect you to keep this. And I will not hold you to it.
You do see her eyes, like, darting around like she's trying to remember something. Blue gem. Small. Is it cracked? Broken?
It, 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 Is it cracked?
The size of a fingernail.
Yeah, yeah.
It could fit on a ring.
You said it was cracked?
It looks as if it was cracked. I didn't get a good look at it. Mortholt.
What?
Vincent Mortholt. He wears one.
Thank you.
It's the only one I've seen. It's the last one I've seen. That's why I said it. In the corner, you just hear.
From what? From just from the dude from the sleeping.
The bigger gentleman. He's like rolling over in the chair. Well, seems to be dreaming about something.
Well, this has been an experience.
Henry kind of leans in. I think it is time for you to go. You have said your piece.
Perhaps. Very well. Avendora is going to use his ghost step, slip out of the cuffs, to drop out of the cuffs, and just walk through the wall.
Dick. You do so. Like Henry's hand, which was on your shoulder most of the time, just kind of phases through. Like what?
He's just gonna walk through the wall, out of the
You
building.
just phase through.
And he's gonna walk away.
Yeah. Where do you go?
He's heading back to where he came from.
Gotcha. So, back to Klara, Larsa, and Crash. Where do you guys go to speak in private?
It was Larsa's room.
Larsa's room. Gotcha. I'm gonna say Avendora's been gone for a solid half an hour. But then again, you guys also are like 20 minutes in, so you guys got like 25 minutes for no, because there's also travel time. You guys got like I'm gonna say hour before Avendora gets back, but you don't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are in Larsa's room.
Okay. So, what we're doing next?
Right. There were a couple things. I think the main thing that I wanted to do was talk to Crisp again, because there was some stuff related to the pillars, and I think that would be relevant to the whole group.
Did you say crisp?
Yeah.
Do you know where he would be right now?
I mean, I'm assuming that the Asiago probably goes back and forth. I mean, I guess I don't really know what he's up to. I'm pretty sure he said he would come by Roni again. So I think I could still find him there. But yeah, I need to talk to him. And so I did some talking with Vasha, right? This is one thing that has to do with Chris Pratt, because he's one of what seems to be 4 pillars. The other 3 being, well, Bianca. We talked to her about, you know her. Someone named Petra that I don't know. And then I think the last one was just somewhere in town. She was not very specific about that one. But bottom line is I need to talk to Crisp about that stuff. And if we're already there, then I'll stop by Bobby's, because, well, my hands are getting a bit conspicuous.
You see Crash just kind of staring at the floor for a second. I think it's about time we disclose everything here.
Have we not been doing that?
Well, I know I haven't. I've tried to keep some things close to my chest. Just I don't like sharing. However, I think things have escalated to a point where we all need to be on the same page on everything. I will start with myself. I do know who Petra is. She was here at the wedding. She was an elven woman, or she was disguised as an elven woman here. She is in fact a dragon. And she was one of the pillars. As far
That's
as I'm
pretty
aware,
cool.
as far as I'm aware of what you just said, Crisp is a pillar. This entity called Vashra that has been inhabiting that damn bear that Bianca has is a pillar. And I guess there's another one in 10. And the fourth one, you see me roll up my sleeve, is now me.
Ah,
What
And
languages do you guys speak?
I think it's just Draconic in common. Or I mean, Infernal in common, not Draconic.
And Klara casually picks up Draconic.
I speak Dwagon.
I speak Dwagon now. But it's only
Uh,
like the Uwu form of dragon.
Oh my god.
You only
Ooh,
fucking
wow.
babies.
I
No.
speak Dwagon.
Oh, will Fuswo da?
All right, that's official now. Draconic is just uwu.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
I
I
mean, I
kinda
made
like-
undercommon like Cajun, so
Agent.
Oh,
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of like each of these like languages have their own like equivalents to like such. Like, all right, so let's hear some celestial pirate speak. Let's go ahead and let's get some of that.
like all of it's just English. All the different variations of language is
Yeah.
just English, just said in a different, funny way.
Cursed accents.
no!
anyway, you
Yeah,
asked for
Infernal is just
languages?
British.
I pulled the cord on my mic, so I
Oh.
didn't hear a damn thing.
Oh
oh
no.
no.
Pet. I'll kind of try to keep going. But yeah, you see just the crazy, now red markings on all my forearm. This Petra, I knew her in the future, in a way. When I was younger, I was a part of a clan that would go and hunt for beasts or entities that were endangering people. We were very good at doing this. One day we were tasked to join the snow squads to attack some creature that was attacking some villages. Unbeknownst to us, it was a dragon. We had no idea, and I was the only one who made it out. Petra was that dragon. She was, at the time, I guess, I don't. This time crap is messing with my head. She was a pillar against Bastion. I confronted her in the hallway about everything. She told me the pillars were established many, many years ago to keep Bastion at bay. And if one of them dies, he gets stronger. And if they all die, he's free. She offered for me to take her place, and I said yes. Why? I don't know, but here we are.
So, Petra asked of you the same thing that Crisp has asked of me.
Crisp asked you that?
Before we left Roni, he said something along the lines of, well, I didn't understand it at the time, so I don't have the strongest memory of it, but he was definitely talking about pillars and how we needed to hand something off to me. So my intention was to go back to Roni now that I understand what's going on and accept that. And Vashra says it's not a good idea for all the pillars to stick together, but I think that it's probably still safer on me than on an aging man that's, well, I suppose something of a troublemaker, if I know him right.
Well, it may be worth to have that conversation. Okay. So, finding Crisp in Roni sounds like one of our next missions,
I mean,
guess.
it's possible that he's in Roni, but we might be able to ask around and see what the Asiago's up to, because it's entirely possible that it's ported somewhere else.
Well, that would be our best starting point, so may as well go there.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to not just go straight to Roni. Other than probably tying up a couple
Yeah.
loose ends with everyone here and probably talking to Garrett about what our name is supposed to be.
Now, hold on. Back up a second. You said you talked to Vashra?
Yeah.
When was this?
I think it was just yesterday. Like, I was talking to Bianca. We ended up playing a game because I was trying to get her to get to safety, and I thought that the best way to do that would be to play a game with her. And then in the middle of that, well, stuff happened, and I saw Vashra in a mirror, and she talked to me and told me about all this stuff with the pillars, and yeah, she's just like this dark figure with a whole bunch of knuckles. Like, kind of creepy, but I mean, if you know her, then it's not so bad. Why?
I'm just thinking about only encounter with Bianca, really? How that was insane?
Hmm?
Like fingers coming out of her mouth. That was ugh.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still creeped out about this whole thing. God,
I suppose it's probably not Vasha's main thing to try to be palatable to people. I think she has bigger things going on.
I know. I mean, they're obviously enemies of Bastion. I mean, for God's sake, Bastion tried to appear to me last night, and I'm pretty sure Vashra showed up and scared them off somehow or another. I'm still creeped out about it. But then Bianca shows up and does this to my gun, and pull out my gun and show them the creepy marking she added to it.
When Crash pulls out the gun, in your ear, Klara, you just hear, "Yes, he holds my pet. I hope he take cares of it." It's sleeping now. Needs time to grow, to flourish. That's what you hear, Klara.
Did she tell you about it at all?
Not exactly. I haven't had to use it, so not quite sure what it does.
Well, it needs time to grow or something. And take care of it, I think.
You think?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Vasher just told me, so I, I wasn't exactly prepared to like relay a message. But yeah, it's like gonna get stronger or something. It's like a pet. I don't know, feed it or whatever.
God, the past perception is insane. During that little instance of Vashra whispering to you, Klara, Larsa and Crash, you notice that there's a slight movement to Clara's hair on the right side near the ear, like someone's breathing into it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm
Taking a
I'm like-
step back.
I'm gonna cast my primeval awareness again.
It is sickening to your core how much of the aberrant energy is currently near you, surrounding you. And there's a different kind in your hand. Smaller, quieter, not maddening to think about or try to conceive. Something that can be controlled in your hand.
Klara, what else did he say? Did Vashra say to you?
When? Just now?
Earlier, when you talked to her.
Right. So, she gave me the whole spiel about how you gotta have the pillars to keep Bastion locked away, and you gotta keep them separate and strong so they're not like dying or whatever. Because if all four of them die, he gets let out to do whatever the heck terrible stuff he does. Told me about the four pillars. I already mentioned that to you. Um, I mean, are you looking for something specific?
Did she give you anything?
Oh, yeah, I think I got a little bit stronger with the seals or whatever. Considering they're not just like little orbs on the palms anymore.
What do her hands look like?
Klara's hands look like. Where's my note? So the black one covers her hand in flame-like markings, and the circle is still present in the palm, and the white is the same but the markings look like teardrops in a spiral pattern. They go from the back of the hands to the fingers, but not past the wrist. White is her right hand, black is her left.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that's why I wanted to get the gloves, because they're a bit conspicuous. And also, I should just have gloves. Weird stuff happens. Gross stuff can happen. And also, gloves are kind of nice. I was thinking of getting them, like, maybe to the elbow or whatever. I think that would look pretty good.
Yeah, gloves would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna show mine mark too. And I can't really pull up sleeves on armor, so
True. What kind of armor do you have again?
it's like the padded furry armor, whatever.
Right. I mean, you could just doff the
Hide
armor
armor
and
with fur.
yeah, you could just doff the armor and show because I'm assuming you're wearing clothes underneath.
Just a fursuit.
I did say furry. It's fine.
Hey, kitty
As
cat.
the cat meows,
Yeah.
furry. Incorrect.
Meow.
Sure. Yeah. I'll take off the armor and roll up the sleeve on my right arm, I think. Yeah.
Larsa's got some guns on her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the teardrops that were described earlier are going all the way up the arm, past where I can roll up the sleeve.
How did that happen?
Got this from Ballum.
Oh.
And it's part of a promise I made. My gosh, Maki, what the heck?
Okay.
I just saw
It's
fucking-
Crash.
the
I
entire
swear
time.
that's
This
not me
Maki.
this time.
big ass tabaxi just quietly
Very this entire
concerning
time.
meow.
Concern. Why are you talking like this?
Just knock against the wall. Hey, Smoke, shut up!
I'm sorry.
What is happening over there?
Hey yo, Peanut. This
Yeah?
would be incredible ambiance for that one character that you
Oh, true.
you told me about.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm now a pillar. You took a boon from Vashra, and you took a boon from Bastion.
Not Bastion. Ballum.
Solemn.
Ballum. Oh, excuse me.
Although I suppose he did get it from Bastion, so
I misheard you. Sorry. Okay, from Ballum. Let me ask you this. Did that kill Ballum? Or did you just kill him instead?
no, killed him.
Okay.
Um, I don't know that I entirely know what to say about that other than he was suffering. And I thought that would help.
Okay. Well, at least we have all of that clear in the open.
So no one knows anything about the town pillar then?
I do not, other than I believe, based on what Petra was saying, is that she's a halfling. But other than that, no idea.
Klara reflexively looks at Larsa and then just like pauses and then shakes her head.
Y'all would track that.
Larsa?
Okay. Well, I think I know who that might be.
Oh, okay. So
You can see the concern on Larsa's face.
Press A to stress.
that wasn't that character that yelled at you through a sending stone, was it?
Probably.
Oh,
That
wait.
it might be my Auntie Mabel.
Oh, I actually don't remember if Klara heard Chris mentioning Mabel or if that was just Avendora that heard that.
You have heard the mention of Mabel, but not, I don't believe through Larsa. Or no, there was a little
No,
bit of
I know
come
that
again?
Chris like talked to her or mentioned her, said her name.
Mhm.
I don't remember if Klara was there for that or if it was just Avendora.
It was just Avendora. You would know the name of Mabel because you had a dream that you were back in Core. You were older, and then you saw
Right,
Mabel
that.
with a bunch of others going somewhere, and then Core collapsing.
I'm gonna make myself roll a history check for that though, because
Go for it.
I feel like
It's been an exciting bit of time.
oh well, that's definitely a 7.
No.
Yeah.
Dreams are wild. You don't track of them.
Mm. Okay. Well, at least we have a name then. Probably, maybe.
Well, I think we could wait. We could wait for the Avendora to come back, but I think we have an idea of what our next steps are.
Right, yeah. So we don't exactly know the Mabel situation, and apparently we don't need to think about Petra anymore since you already took her pillar. I think our best bet is probably just wrap things up here, go to Roni, get gloves for everyone that needs them, and then try to find the Asiago and Crisp.
Yeah. That sounds good. Although, yeah, I'm still have to figure out a name.
Yeah, did anybody stumble upon a name in the middle of our conversation? What about just glitter?
I give her a stink eye.
Okay, no, because like I've got my own glitter, and then you've got your glitter when you shoot your weapon.
That's not
And
glitter. That's gunpowder.
okay, well it glitters. It doesn't have to be literal. My glitter is not literal either. It's a skin condition or something. It's magic. I
How
don't hear
about
you coming up with ideas.
how about something that has to do with all of us? Well, let's see.
Respectfully, what do we all have in common? We're all very different people.
We all come from different times.
That's not something we have in common. That's something that we have different.
No, but we're all here in a different time that is not our own.
And you want to wear that like a badge of honor, like our
I'm just
name, saying, look
brainstorming.
at us, we're not from here. I thought you wanted to be secretive.
I'm just brainstorming things. We can be a little creative with the words. I'm just trying to think of things that, is common between all four of us. We're from different times. I think we've all lost family in some sort of way.
I mean, I don't really know the whole deal there. Um,
Of course,
uh,
could just make something up that's just ridiculous and no one will care.
Klara looks like she's zoned out.
I would disagree with the ridiculousness. We did just do a really important thing. Um, I might be wrong about this, but yep, all have A's in our names.
Cabin buddies.
What was that?
Um, right. Um,
No.
I'm just gonna say that I hope, that Crisp is in Roni. Anyway, um, uh,
How about
how about long story short? Because some of y'all are tall, and then we got Larsa. And also, we've got a long story in terms of our time, and then we're all pushed together into this short one.
there is a phrase that I know in well, this one might be suitable for you. It actually is in Goblin. It sounds a little more guttural when they say it, but it's something along the lines of Tempus Fugili. Excuse me, Tempus Fugit.
Clara is nodding her head knowingly, except the facial expression there is definitely not knowing.
It means time flies.
Wait, none of us fly. Like, even Avendora is like more of a Gladden thing, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm out of character. I'm trying to think of that's Latin basically. Tempus Fugit. I'm trying to think of.
Sorry, I'm busting out laughing. I'm trying. I'm just gonna keep myself muted.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um.
This is kind of out of character. I'd never found any good ones.
Yeah, I've been slacking as well. I honestly think my best idea has been long story short, and like everything else has been terrible.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like not in English, like a different language. That's why I just
Mhm.
looked up Latin. The Latin word for time is tempus.
Yes.
Oh, what about something to do with the wedding, maybe, because that's what we'll be known for anyway, right? Just like
Tempus nuptialis.
Momento tempus.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't actually speak Goblin. You're saying nonsense to me right now.
Okay.
Um, something about like wedding vows and like taking pillar vow, pillars, the marriage of her and the.
What you said, vows. Isn't that
Mm-hmm.
kind of what we're doing?
Yeah, I'd say so with the whole power thing we got going on, and the whole like pledging to keep Bastion from doing a whole murder thing again.
Well, that would be tempus votum.
Google Translate is strung with this one.
I do not. Hey, honest, I kind of like tempus votum.
I was gonna say I just looked it up.
Love how-
I got votum temporis. Votum temporis, vow of time.
I love how I
Oh.
could hear that pause when he was.
Yep.
It's fine.
Uh,
It works.
Glitter
It's for-
vows.
glitter
No.
vows.
Um, vow
I got it. Gargar is
Uh,
Zandum.
of ravel it. No.
Mm. Oh, I gotta separate that.
I'm partial to tempus votum.
I still don't speak that language. Settled snow because we made the marriage calm and not in the no. Blah. It'd be so much easier if there was one of me, and because then I could just use. Well, wait. No. I mean, yes, but no. It's so much easier with like 1 to 2 people because you can just merge the 2 people. You could even just merge both the names together. Or if you just have the one person, then just pretty much whatever you say goes. But 4 people, and we're all different, and we can't exactly wear the whole "hello, we're from a different time" thing, which is like our one defining character trait as like a group that binds us together. Confusing. Confusing vows. Vow of confusion. I am confused. I'm. You don't need to take anything I'm saying seriously right now. I'm honestly just rambling out things until something, hits, something clicks.
I didn't dislike what Crash was suggesting.
I'm sorry, I've gone through like 50 different things in my head. I completely forgot what Crash was saying.
What?
Tempest, what?
Tempus votum. I put in the chat.
I mean, no one really knows about my whole goblin thing, so are they even going to think that I came up with that? Does it matter if they think I came up with that? It probably
I
doesn't.
don't think so,
Quite
no.
fine.
This is so difficult. I think I might just settle for that. Because frankly, I'm spending way too much of my thought power just trying to think of some words that honestly don't really matter. So if everyone's fine with that, we can just settle for that and we can say, hello, Avendora. We know you don't care about anything. We did this. And Avendora will say, okay, I don't care. And then we'll just move on.
It's an excellent impersonation there.
I don't know. I'm
Avendora,
just kind of
you hear.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, just good enough. It gets to the point where you're just doing laps around the palace.
So guys, you don't know this, but the entire time you've been talking, I've been rolling investigation checks to try to find my way back to the palace, and I keep getting like extremely low numbers.
Here's
So I'm
the
just
thing,
looping
getting
the
palace
palace.
is fine. It's trying to find where the fuck your friends are in the palace. So it's just like, what's new, Scooby-Doo, going through doors and popping out a new one. Like, where the fuck am I? It got to the point where a maid has helped you. Like, okay, yeah, I think I saw the people you were with. They're right over here, sir. Please don't go back into the ladies' restroom. It's very unkind. And just walks away.
Is that the same maid that?
Yes, the same maid.
Oh
that saw you
no!
drop your games.
Oh no!
Yep, she is not having it.
I was like, why would she make that comment? Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you do. At the door, you do hear the impression of you that is being made.
I think that's all the business wrapped up, though. We can probably head back. I can talk with Garrett about it a little bit, and then we can probably head off the next day.
Yeah. I did kind of have the idea of stopping by the library and looking some stuff up, but
How
it might
relevant
be
is it?
best to get going. But well, it was more about the time to travel stuff. Seeing if I could find anything on that, since that seemed to be a pretty big library. So
Right. I mean, that sounds like it could potentially yield something, but that also sounds like it could take multiple months.
that's true. Well, it
Klara,
was a thought anyway.
in your ear again, you hear, someone's listening.
Someone's here. I don't know who, but someone's here.
Outside the door? I'll go open the door.
You open the door, and there is Avendora.
Oh,
Oh.
there you are.
Okay, we didn't have to be so scary about it.
What do you mean?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, don't be weird.
Ours new big, talking to nothing.
just ranting into space.
Klara now has a new imaginary friend. Yay!
Got my own teddy bear.
Own teddy bear and everything.
Would you like one?
Would you like a bear?
Anyway,
Would you like a
I don't
teddy?
know where you were. I don't really care, to be honest, right now. More or
Wow.
less, we sorted out what we're gonna be doing soon. Which is we're gonna wrap things up here, and then we're gonna go to Roni because we need to look for Crisp, and then we're gonna. Oh, yeah, we're also gonna get gloves because some of our hands are getting conspicuous, and then we're
What?
gonna decide from there. And
What
then
did
the
you do
other
to your
thing.
hands?
Oh yeah,
right,
you
yeah,
just, yeah, you haven't been
you
touching any of this stuff.
no, you guys were branded.
I would not put it that way.
I mean, pretty much. Can you take it off? No, you're branded.
I am not livestock.
No, but you are branded.
I'm marked.
Okay, what's another word for marked?
It's the connotations. I don't know what you know about language, but there's some implications that come with certain words you use. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is I already told you what we're going to do. And then the other thing is I need to tell Garrett about what our group name is because
Oh,
we're going to
God.
get known for stuff or whatever. Or I'm going to get known for stuff and you're going to be the 3 shadow people that no one knows about, but know that basically my associates or whatever. And the name that Crash decided on was Tempest Votum. It's something in Goblin. Um,
Well, none of us are goblin. Why wouldn't we just like go by Glitterface? Why wouldn't we just go by you?
that is such a good point.
Like none of us want to be known. Why do we have this complicated thing?
You make an interesting point. Clara's side-eyeing Crash.
You want to be discussed in history, not necessarily you yourself, but a group you were part of, but as Glitterface.
It's what I was doing before I got stolen, so I don't see why I couldn't continue doing it.
It's your name. Your name
Yeah.
specifically.
Well, none of y'all seem to want to be known, and I mean, Avendora suggesting it. I'm fine with going with this Tempest Votum thing, but I mean, it's whatever. And I think that, I don't know, if people that hear this name, maybe they'll be like, oh, I read about Glitterface in a book once. She was really cool, and she was. That's not important. What's important is, Avendora, are you fine with Tempest Votum, or do we need to have this whole discussion again?
Hmm?
Okay, like I thought, he doesn't really care.
No, not really. I'm not going to be on the paper.
Since the rest of you aren't really fond of anything else, I'll just go with Tempest Votum. I'll go up to Garrett and say, hello, it's me. I'm the only one that really wants to be known, so if you want to go about it, it's Glitterface and the group Tempest Votum, and that's who stopped the whole murder thing. And then we head off the next day. That sound fine?
Yes.
I'll go with you. Not that I
Alright.
don't trust you, I just.
I mean,
seems
yeah,
kinda
it's good to
wrong
stick
the way you
together.
go
There's a
about it.
lot of people here.
Yeah.
But if that's everything, I'll do that. Great. Klara leaves the room and heads back to the reception.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Larsa,
Aven-
Klara, and Crash. You notice there's a slight bit of blood on Avendora's hands.
You go hunting?
Sure.
I don't like that answer.
Tempest Rotom is a good name now that I think of it. It's fine. You know. It works. Let's go do something.
As we were then.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Hey.
Y'all got a name. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
Tempest Votum.
I did actually like more of what you had said, Zach. But I can't break the walls for that.
Oh, Craig.
Oh yeah, Craig.
Craig, you have been through a roller coaster of being a witness to what happened today.
Yeah.
Someone became
been
a
a lot.
pillar. I think Hex is loading the gun, so I'm just gonna try to speed this up as he's doing so.
yeah, you should get out of here before you, get hurt.
Actually, my gun's in maintenance. I gotta use something else.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Right.
always wanted as a kid? A really big rubber ball. The ones that like you
Oh,
got
I
in a
mean,
small room and they just
we could
whipped
use
it.
that too.
Sorry, Craig, you're getting bruh sound
Sure,
effect.
we could, yeah. Bro sound effect number 2.
Bruh.
Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, well.